just your mindset having to step up in this game with a couple other backs down and your performance today?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Mix has us all in that mindset of it doesn't matter, who's the hot hand that day. Everyone's got to be ready to go. And when Julius went down, that was a hard thing to see for me, just knowing what he's been through. And, he looked me in the eyes and told me to go get what's mine. And, I think that's what I did. But it was really just our entire offense executing. So I think that's really what it was.
What'd you see on that 88-yard run?
Marcus made a really nice block. Yeah, I didn't get touched till 85 yards down the field or wherever it was. So, yeah, whatever it is about backtip situations, our O-line just, gets a crease, and if I see it and hit it quick, it's pretty fun.
As a Missoula kid, I guess performing in this game, I guess what does that mean to you personally?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely my biggest goal, or one of my biggest goals, to have a big game against Montana. Growing up there, and then coming here ultimately, and you get a little bit of criticism for being a guy from Missoula coming here, so you want to wear your colors proud when you go back home. So I think I'm going to be able to after today. So
they scored their lone touchdown there, and then the storm started, but then you guys answered it with the touchdown. It was your second touchdown. How big do you think that was to sort of slam the door and not let them get any momentum?
Yeah, it was huge. Holden, I don't know how much time he took off the clock at the end, but I wanted, at max 2 more possessions. We really wanted to put him away and have a long drive, and really just wanted to get a couple first downs to get it rolling, and I think that's what we did, and marched down the field and put it in. So.
You have a lot of guys that you talked about how much you look up to on this team, just to get this victory for them on their final Cat Grizz. How do you kind of put that into words?
I mean, there's really no words for it. What these seniors mean to me, guys like Rylan and Marcus and Lonnie, all of them. I mean, those are just a few guys that come to mind. And Tommy, they've built this program on their backs and their hard work, and they had a vision. And those seniors are really living that out, and they're spreading that within this team, especially for us younger guys. The leadership is tremendous. It's truly a player-led team, and I mean when everyone's has that want-to-know mindset, this team can do special things. So.
Home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Just what's going through your head and what more this team wants to accomplish?
Yeah, I think we want to take it one day at a time, but we definitely have that end goal in mind of making it to Texas, going to Frisco, and being at home is a huge deal. Going on the road is always a tough thing, and especially teams have to come into this environment. This Bobcat Stadium can take a hold of the opposing team, and it's really hard to overcome something when you get down early in Bobcat Stadium. So that's huge. I'm excited for that. Excited to get guys more healthy and keep it rolling.
As they're parading that Great Divide Trophy around, just anything that kind of stood out from the post-game celebration?
It's unexplainable. Just seeing the pure joy and how close this team is. I can't even explain how happy it makes me. It's emotional in that locker room. The amount of work we've put in since January. I mean, our season got cut short, and with it getting cut short, we started 3 or 4 weeks before every other team, with a goal in mind of a year later, we wanted to be in the position of being in that national championship game. So seeing our goals kind of pay off as we have them on our pyramid, it's pure joy and pure love in that locker room for everyone.
I know you grew up envisioning playing in this game, so how would you just describe what it was like playing in this?
Honestly, I don't know if it's truly hit me yet. I tried to take a few moments on that field today and really just take it in, but as a kid, I think I went to every game, and finally being able to play in that game is something that I truly can't put into words what it means to me. It's surreal. I looked up to so many guys who have been through the Brawl, the Wild, and I have so many memories from the game as a kid. And now, seeing kids after the game so happy. Like, I was that kid one time where, I wanted to meet the players and now that I'm a player that kids want to meet, it's crazy. You know, I'm grateful for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Tommy,
I mean, you had a few like collisions like with Gino. Like, did you even realize that it was
Yeah.
him at first? And like, what was that like for you?
Yeah, no, I knew right away when Gino went in the game, just because, you know, it's Gino. I know him so well, and yeah, it's seeing Gino and Jackson. I mean, there's so many Sentinel guys, Jace on that field. It's weird how like familiar it feels. It's like you see so many faces that you know and you grew up with. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm a Bobcat, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. So, you know, today I was fighting my heart out. So.
Tommy Milot's one of, if not the best quarterback in the country. What makes him so special, especially the senior campaign he's been going on?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I truly believe that Tommy Milot is the best quarterback in the country. He's the heart and soul of this team. What he means to, you know, the Bobcat Nation is everything. You know, without him, without his leadership, I don't think we'd be here, truly. Having a good quarterback like him is the most important thing to have on a great football team, especially a championship football team. You know, seeing how he does everything, I mean, I literally try to copy what Tommy does, just because he does everything the right way. He's a process-driven dude, and he preaches that to us. So I think if we all, you know, look after what Tommy has done, this program will be in good hands when he's done here.
6 of 12 on third downs, 4 of 4 in the red zone. Why do you think you guys have been so successful in that spot all season, but especially today?
I think it has a lot to do with our coaching. We have a great third down game plan. We spend a lot of time on that. And I think beyond that, it's the first down efficiency. We really don't like the 2-yard gains on first down. It puts us in a bad position. Coach Mix is always telling us to turn those 2 to 3 yard gains into, you know, 4 to 5, 6 yard gains on first down, and those third downs will be nothing with our O-line. I mean, they push 2 or 3 yards down the field every single play. So, you know, if we get into third and short, it's usually pretty successful.
On the other side of that, what do you make of your own team's defensive performance and severely limiting them?
I mean, hats off to those guys. I know how good they are because, you know, as a guy playing scout team last year, you know, in fall camp and spring ball going against them, they're by far the best defense I've ever faced. And just knowing that when I go into a game, I truly believe that I'm not going to see a defense better than what we have and what I've seen in practice, you know, 100 times. So just having those guys give us that experience, you know, in the spring, in the fall, it really pays off.
Your team's 1-0 mentality has now worked 12 times in a row. How proud are you of, you know, your whole team for not having a letdown in this particular one?
Yeah, I'm super proud. I think the feeling of this team compared to last year is night and day difference. You know, at times last year we let the biggest situations get the best of us, and when we need to plays the most, we didn't get those. And I think this year, just you know, our process and our mentality and what we preach in the locker room and from the coaches and the top down is really paying off, and it's a big difference. So.
Well, good.